Good afternoon, everybody. What is going on? I am jeffgrantMEDIA, and today's real user review, we're going to be taking a look at the Flint and Tinder Bighorn shirt jacket. Now, Huckberry did send me this as a sample for review, but all the opinions in this video are mine and mine alone. I did not share this content with Huckberry prior to publication. They will see this when you do. In addition to that, there will be an affiliate link in the description box down below for the Bighorn shirt jacket. If you're considering buying this or any other product from Huckberry, please consider using that link. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but I do get a small percentage of the sale kicked back to me. All that money goes back into the channel to help me produce more content so consumers can make informed purchasing decisions. So we are now on to the Bighorn. If you've been following around, I did actually do the quilt line shirt jacket as well. I thought I'd be reviewing these in opposite order, but it got cold really quick, and now it warmed back up, so I was able to comfortably test both of these in their intended settings. So now we are here with the Bighorn, but before we get into all of that, let's start by a few of the specs and features of the shirt jacket. The Flint and Tinder Bighorn wax shirt jacket comes in at $198 USD. It is available in navy, forest as seen here, or brown. It is made from a 8-ounce British Milleraine Tech Wax Evolution 6 cotton canvas. Both the sleeves and pockets are lined with 100% recycled polyester. It features 2 snap chest pockets, 2 hand warmer pockets, 1 interior pocket, and snap closures. This shirt jacket is made in Indonesia. Now, the Bighorn wax shirt jacket is an uninsulated garment that is mostly unlined. There's no lining throughout the body, but both of the sleeves are poly-lined. And that has 2 real reasons for being poly-lined. Now, one is like right now, I am wearing a Flint and Tinder Jackson flannel. Now, if I were to wear this flannel, especially against this wet wax canvas, because this is a wet wax, it would create a lot of friction, and it would make it kind of difficult to actually get my arms through the sleeves comfortably without my shirt really riding up. I'd be doing that dance where I'm trying to pull my shirt down to adjust it so everything's comfortable. But the polyester allows me to easily slide my arms through the sleeves of the jacket and not have any of that friction. Now, the other reason the poly lining is there, if I were to wear this over a t-shirt, the body is unlined because the t-shirt would be there, but the wet waxed would be touching my skin if this was not didn't have the poly lining. So it's keeping that wet wax off of your skin. Now, I find in my personal experience, it takes about 2 weeks when you have like a wet wax jacket for it to really break in, and you don't get that like that waxy film feeling on your hand. And I can say from past experience, having unlined wax jackets, wearing them, especially when it's a little bit warmer, you get a little hot, a little sweaty. It's not the best feeling having that bare wax against your skin. So the poly liner helps to kind of prevent that sticky feeling and that like really clammy feeling against your bare skin if you're wearing a t-shirt, and it also helps to slide the jacket on much easier when you're wearing a long sleeve shirt. Now, I know it's a point of contention for a lot of people. I mean, this also has chambray lining at the cuffs and I believe on the back of the collar, which is a really, really nice fabric. But if you were to put that chambray through the sleeves, if I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt, that's going to create friction, and I'm going to still get that bunching feeling. Then I'm going to have to do that dance where I'm trying to pull my sleeve down. So having the poly liner throughout the sleeves makes it easier to put the shirt jacket on or off, and it also makes it a little bit more comfortable to wear if you are wearing it over a t-shirt. Moving on past that, how did I wear the Bighorn? For me, the Bighorn has been that grab and go jacket. It's been by the door. I've been grabbing it as mostly going out to walk the dog in the afternoons. Now that the sun's setting a little earlier, it's getting a little cooler, but it's not quite cold yet because our weather kind of flip-flopped. As I said earlier, I had intended to review this first and then the quilt line wax shirt jacket, but the temperature dropped and then came back up. So it's been like the perfect temperature to wear the Bighorn shirt jacket as in this weather, because it's been like, I'd say, like mid to low 50s up into, it's probably in the mid 60s here right now. And it's a really good temperature to wear this. So especially after work, when the sun starts to set and it starts to dip back down into that 50-degree weather. And we've had a little drizzly evenings, like last night it was a little drizzly, so perfect for wax canvas. I threw this on to take the dog for a walk. It wasn't so hot that I needed to wear a jacket, but it was rainy, which made it a little damp, a little cool. So this was like the perfect layer for me. So this has been my grab and go in these like mid 50 days. I've been just grabbing it off the coat rack, throwing it on, and heading out the door. Now, I've also worn this to, taking my daughter to dance class, if we're doing some errands, running out, just casually out and about with the family. Now, this is a shirt jacket, so it's an incredibly casual look. But I feel like this would still fit in because heritage wear is, I don't want to say trendy, but it is certainly on trend more now than it was several years ago. I can easily wear this, I think, into the city. I wouldn't look drastically out of place wearing this if I was walking around Philadelphia or if I was out in the woods. That's another place I would wear this. Is now we're getting some decent weather, so I would probably bring this or wear this as a layer for a short hike with the family. Now, wax canvas is basically an impermeable layer. That's why it is weatherproof. That's why you can wear it in the rain. So as I build up body heat, I'll start to sweat. It's not going to evacuate very well because the wax canvas will hold it in. But on a cool day, for a walk in the woods, if I'm only going for a 1 to 3 mile walk with the family, I don't call those hikes, I call those walks in the woods. This would be something that I might grab. If I know I'm just going to one of the local state parks that we go to quite often, just taking the dog for a short leisurely walk, I'd grab something like this. I feel like this would be great for that. It'd be very fitting. I'd also wear this if I was putzing around the backyard, raking some leaves, maybe repairing a few things. I got a few deck boards. I replaced a few in the spring. I got a couple more I got to replace. So if I'm pulling some deck boards and replacing those and maybe restating the deck, I'd throw this on, especially if it's a nice overcast day. Right now, partly sunny, but this would be great on a nice overcast day. And for those dog walks, this has been great, especially like last night when it was like 52 degrees and we had a light rain. This was the perfect layer to throw on. It wasn't too heavy where I was feeling sweaty, but it was a wax layer to keep that rain off my skin and the perfect thickness for that like low 50-degree temperature. So I'd say the temperature range for this would probably be like, I'd probably say 45 to maybe, like right now, mid-60s. Once it got a little warmer than this, I certainly wouldn't want to be wearing wax canvas. I'll just get too hot. But I think that'd be a good temperature range, 45 to about, low to mid-60s. And then casually, it's a shirt jacket. It's a casual wear. I mean, this could fall into that workwear category as well because it is a heritage style wax shirt jacket. Now, the fit, this is a size large, and I think this looks really good on me. Again, I'm wearing this over a long sleeve button-down shirt. I have thrown this on over a t-shirt, and I feel like I have plenty of room to wear a layer underneath this. I could probably get a hoodie on underneath this, and I would still have enough room in a full range of motion. But right now, this is the way I've mostly been wearing this, over like a long sleeve mid-weight button-down flannel. And now for the cons. It's something that I've already said in this video and in several other videos talking about wax gear and heritage wear, the poly that is used in the jacket. Now, personally, I don't mind it. I don't have any issues with it. I know why it's there. I get it. It is very convenient for me to have the polyester sleeves that I can easily slide my long sleeves in. It keeps the wax off my bare skin when I'm wearing this over a t-shirt. Now, I do personally prefer something like the Flint and Tinder flannel line wax chucker that has the flannel throughout the body and the sleeves. I like the way that feels on my skin, and I like the way it looks, but it is sometimes a pain when I'm trying to put it on over a long sleeve shirt and the shirt sleeves bunch up and you got to do that dance. So I get why it's there. Personally, yes, I do prefer to have something that is either completely unlined or to have a flannel or cotton lining throughout, but that would create the friction, making it harder to put the sleeves on. And then that would also, if I put a cotton lining in this shirt jacket, it would bump up the temperature range. So I wouldn't be able to wear this in as a wide variety of temperature ranges. Now, a light cotton lining or chambray lining, it would make it feel comfortable to wear, probably still at 45-degree temperature point, but it's not going to give me enough to wear it below that, but I wouldn't be able to wear it in like mid-60s. I'd probably only have this from like 45 to 55. So I think it would limit me less temperature ranges that I can wear this if I put a full cotton lining, as well as make it a little more difficult to wear if I were to be wearing a mid-weight flannel shirt underneath it. I think it would create too much friction and I'd be doing that sleeve dance again. So personally, I don't mind it. I know why it's there, I get why it's there, and there are varying degrees of like nylon and polyester. A lot of people equate it with cheap materials, but there are plenty of materials that are out there that are plenty of garments out there that are made solely out of nylon that cost $300. I'm talking something like the Patagonia Nano Puff. I've talked about this before in another video, where that is a solely poly shell and liner, and that's a $300 jacket. Now, it has a completely different case use than this, but it also costs $100 more than this, and people buy it. I have one myself. It's one of my top 5 favorite jackets. I absolutely love it, and I've been wearing mine. I bought mine used, and I've been wearing mine for probably 3 to 4 years now. Heavy wear. It's fine. I don't have any rips. I don't have any tears. It's looking a little more ratty, mostly because it's a light color and it's very, very used at this point. I've worn it for daily use, I've worn it for hiking, but it's still a very, very usable, wearable layer. I don't have any rips or tears. It's still durable. It's made out of a high quality recycled nylon, as opposed to a cheaper one, which, you know, a lot of people equate nylon and polyester with cheaper materials. Not the case here. They're using quality materials. So even though it does have poly sleeve linings, it is still a quality poly sleeve lining. Now, for the pros, I love the look of this. I absolutely love the pockets. The pockets are comfortable. They are fleece lined. So like last night when it was raining and I was getting a little chilly, I was able to pop my hands in there. Now it's only the front half of the pockets. The body side is still waxed. So you're not feeling the body side is a little cool, but the front side is fleece lined and it feels really nice. And it did feel really good last night when I was walking the dog and my hands got a little wet and a little chilly to just pop them in these pockets. The material that is used to make it. This is a British Millerain Tech Wax fabric. I have had this before in other jackets and other garments, and I really, really like it. I would say it is a wet filling wax canvas, but it certainly falls into that 1 to 2 week break-in period where after that it starts to feel much more comfortable to wear. And it feels really good. It's going to be very durable. I can certainly wear this for a couple of years before it's going to need a re-waxing, and it's going to wear and age and look really good over that time. So the more I wear this, the material is going to age, break in, and look better and better. And I think I can certainly get 2 years out of this before I'm going to need a re-wax. And honestly, I just love the cut. I love the look. I love the overall style and aesthetic of the Bighorn shirt jacket. I've been wearing this quite a bit. Again, it's been my grab and go. It's just been hanging by the door. I've got a bunch of jackets. As if you've seen this channel, you know I have a ton of jackets. And this has been my grab and go for this time of the year when we're getting a little sloppy weather out there, but it's not too cold where I need to have something heavy on me. It's a great layer to have. It's keeping me dry. It's keeping me warm. It's helping me in the windy days when it's a little chilly and got a wind whipping through. It's helping to break that wind. So do I think it is worth $198 USD? I do. It's a good garment. I've been enjoying wearing it. I'm enjoying using it. I'm going to continue to do so. I'm not just saying it because Huckberry has given me this for free as a sample. I genuinely like the product. If I didn't like the product, I would tell you I don't like the product. And I'm only requesting products that I have genuine interest in and checking out. I'm not asking for something just to ask for something just to get free stuff. I ask for things that I have interest in that I'm going to test, I'm going to use, I'm going to wear. So you know if I'm trying the product out, I'm actually trying the product. I'm actually using the product in its real world case scenarios and anything else I could think of. So yeah, I do think it's worth $198. It's a good product. It's a comfortable product. It's a solid product. It's a durable product. I'm going to be able to have this for several more years before it's going to need to be waxed, and it's going to look good the more I wear it. So yeah, I think it's worth $198. The Flint and Tinder product line has been one of my absolute favorite product brands for some time now. Another one of my top 5, if not one of my top 2 favorite jackets is the Wax Trucker. The Flint and Tinder brand, it's just been great. I haven't had any issues with it. And the Bighorn, just gonna keep falling in line with what I've come to know and expect from Flint and Tinder and Huckberry. So it's a great garment. If you're looking at it, I certainly say it's going to meet or exceed your expectations. So if you like this video or any of my other videos, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to smash that big red button and ring that bell right next to it so you get notifications the next time I post a brand new video. Good night.